The next foldable I'm going to show you is called the pyramid foldable, and I'm going to teach you another fold. It's called a taco fold. I don't know why it's called that because I've never seen anybody fold a taco like this, but you take your paper and you fold it over like this because it's not a square at this point when you first start with it. So you're going to fold it like this. And then this extra part that you have here, you're going to cut that off. Tear it off, however you want to do it. So you can make sure that you have it exactly, that you fold it, and it'll look like that. Almost like a boat or a party hat. I'm kind of OCD, so I like to make sure my sides are exactly. Your kids are quite able to use scissors, and if you feel like they can't, this is the time to teach them. Okay, so now that you've done that, you should have a complete square. It should be a square now. So you already have a diagonal, and fold it again so that you have another diagonal. So there should be a diagonal on each, going each way. So when you open it up, you can see the diagonals. Okay? And then you're going to take your scissors and you're going to only cut from one corner. Only one corner to the center. Only one. And then you're going to take one of these flaps, it doesn't matter which one, but one of the cut flaps, and fold it in so that they go that way. And then you can take your stick glue and glue that flap in. I suggest whatever your students are going to write, that they lay it flat first and write on it. It's kind of hard to write after you glue on it because you've got it in the shape. But what kinds of things could you put on there? Because you've got three sides. Sine, cosine, tangent, what else? Types of government, types of economy, parts of speech, whatever you might be working on that particular time. You can brainstorm yourselves different things that you might want the students to work on. When I taught U.S. government, I used the three branches of government in the U.S. we had the legislative branch, the executive branch, and the judicial branch. And the students got very creative, and they did red, white, and blue. Some of them put stars and stripes on there, but the main part was for them to understand what each branch did and which branch checked the other branches and how they did that and how the government worked. Once they put it together, you can display these a number of ways. You can have paper clips that hang them from the ceiling. You can just leave them like this and put them around your room. You can display them a number of different ways. This can also be a pop-up pyramid. You can leave a part of that flap that we took off. You can leave part of that on and glue this into their interactive notebook, and it can lay flat, and then it'll lay flat, and then when you want it to pop up with the information, then it'll stay in because that piece is gluing it, and then it'll open up, and then it'll lay flat again so they can close their books. Okay? I do have a sample so you can see how that works. It's flat. And you take one flap. This side is glued down. You take the one flap and put it behind the others. And then it's a pop-up. Okay? And that is the pyramid. So it can be part of your interactive notebook, or it can be a standalone.